Hey guys, welcome back to NW1. Today we are doing a slightly different video. We are talking food. More specifically, we are talking food volume and its importance. When I'm referring to food volume, I'm literally talking the amount of food that we are putting into our bodies. When we are in a calorie deficit, it's important that we have to stick and be consistent with our calories. But now I'm looking at how we can get as much, I suppose, bang for our buck while staying on a good path. So here's some of the foods that I think will help. Number one is oats. Per 100 grams, oats have the same amount of calories as a traditional cereal, and when raw, probably don't provide that much volume. However, you can cook them so they provide you with a substantial amount of volume, and this goes beyond the traditional kind of 2-3 minutes in the microwave. If you cover your oats with water and then cook them on a very, very low heat, then they will expand, giving you plenty of volume, even for a 40 to 60 gram amount. Now 40 grams portion will give you 150 calories plus 25 grams of carbs, and compared to a more traditional cereal, there is a far cleaner option with a lot less sugar and a greater level of fiber content. A win-win-win. Tip number two is just your good old-fashioned veg. Here we have a cauliflower rice. In this whole packet there is 100 calories, and it is simple, it is convenient. You can take it to work and just stick it in the microwave, and you have 300 grams worth of food for 100 calories with a good, fairly decent amount of fiber as well. And then as well as that, it's going to add some substantial volume to line your stomachs with. As well as that, your classic greens are going to help. These will add a lot of volume, particularly to your things like your omelettes and your eggs. And then as well as that, you're getting some good micronutrients in there as well. Anything green is a win, but you can also look at things like your Mediterranean veg, courgettes, peppers, onions, which also going to be fairly low calorie and allow you to add substantial amount of volume to your meals. Tip number three is egg whites. Egg whites are where the protein is held in an egg, so you are going to get a lot of bang for your buck in terms of your protein content. With this, per 100 grams of egg whites, you are going to get 10 grams of protein. The protein is going to help causing that thermic fat burning effect, but also it's going to help keep us satiated and fuller for longer. So if we can get a good substantial amount of protein in our diet, then it's going to be a winner. Now these are convenient because they are taking out the yolk, which is predominantly where the calories are. Then it gives us a low calorie option that is just going to add fairly decent volume to our meals. We can add this direct to things like smoothies to boost the protein content, or we can just use it to scramble up and then just boost our general protein anyway. Again, we can just take them with us and then we can bang them in some sort of Tupperware box, and then maybe have scramble them just for lunch by throwing them in the microwave. From a traditional supermarket, these are not the cheapest of things. These are £3 for this 500 gram carton. However, if you look online, you will get a far better deal. Now we begin to look at the more snacky options, things that are going to help provide volume in between meals. First of all is rice cakes. Okay, rice cakes are just ideal. They're ideal to just take everywhere with you. In these particular ones, these are salt and vinegar flavor, not necessarily the most blandest, but also have 33 calories per rice cake and are a good source of carbohydrates. Definitely recommended to just have in your car, in your desk, just in case. To go with those rice cakes, we have some quark or cottage cheese, particularly this garlic one of my favorites. They are ace to use just as a topping on your rice cakes or just to eat with a spoon, and there's again a good protein source and it's going to help keep you satiated. It's pretty tasty as well. Next one is popcorn. Okay, in particular, these are something again to have on handy. Are they traditionally the most healthiest food? Arguably, but what they do provide is 77 calories for a good volume of food. They are good for a topping as well as just to have on their own, and they provide us with 1.6 grams of fiber and 10 grams of carbohydrate per pack, which is going to again just help keep those hunger levels away. This is a godsend, okay? Natural Greek yogurt, particularly the phage version or any 0% version. In each tub there is 285 calories and 50 grams of protein, and that's for the 500 gram tub, so you can almost knock yourself out with a whole tub, particularly as a late night snack. Being smart about your fruit choices is also important. We look at it in all other aspects of our diet, so why not look even closer, even the stuff that we traditionally deem healthy. Here we have berries. Now when you look at berries, you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck as opposed to what you would against something like bananas, grapes, apples, that sort of thing. You are going to get much more fiber and more volume of food with berries over pretty much any other fruit. Finally, we have these things. These are the things that are an absolute godsend in times where hunger and sugar cravings are high. These Heartleaf jellies have between 2 and 9 calories per pot. Okay, that's just 2 or 9 calories per pot. Are they the most inherently healthy things? I would argue that anything with that amount of calories in for that volume of food is probably not. However, if it's going to stave away the hunger and the sugar cravings and keep us away from certain poorer choices, then these things are very, very, very handy to have in your cupboard. Well, there you have it. They are the foods that I recommend that you have in your cupboard just to help keep that food volume high and keep those hunger levels away when dieting. If this has resonated with you or you know anyone that may benefit from this, please share it with them. As always, if you could hit that subscribe button on YouTube, very much appreciated. Catch you in the next one.